music means we're headed into the weekend, everybody. Talking Friday flicks with Patrick, our movie critic, and we have quite a few to get to today, so let's jump in.
Right, there are 5 movies, and you're going to need a lot of B12 and maybe some sun for some of them, because there's some tough watches. But the first one, we'll just go into the clip, and we'll go in from there.
The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Master, stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan.
Now, if you're a fan of the prequels, seeing Count Dooku as a Jedi with Qui-Gon Jinn as his Padawan is one of the coolest things I've seen in a very long time. And we finally get to see the origin story for that. This is your palate cleanser for the rest of these films. Whenever you watch a movie that I'm going to recommend, go and watch 10-15 minutes of these episodes. They're very short. They're on Disney+. And they're just fun little snippets of Star Wars.
Oh,
so
just little ones, 10 to 15 minutes each.
If you love Rebels, if you love the Clone Wars, Dave Filoni is at the helm again, and these are some great little stories that round out the universe and let you know about these people.
For your kids, for adults, both love it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, I can't
It's
wait.
for everybody.
Yeah.
I would say, especially if you know the lore, if you know a lot about Star Wars, this will be fun and it'll be rewarding. You get to learn about Yaddle. You know
I don't know what that means.
The other
I'm
Yoda,
excited.
the female Yoda.
But we'll
she
learn.
existed in one scene in Phantom Menace and then poof.
Okay, I'm going to watch and report back. No, I'm actually
Disney
super
Plus
excited.
out right now.
Out right now.
Okay, something for the adults next. What's
Yes.
Till? Should we take a look and then talk?
Yeah, let's take a look at Till.
The first thing I noticed when I became a mother was that my hands were busy. All the time. My hand knew him with my eyes closed. Just like I'd know his laughter in a crowded room. It's the same thing when you know all of someone. This was my boy,
So I'm
Emmett Till.
still kind of emotionally recovering from this one. This is the story of Emmett Till, but much more. This is about his mom and what happened after his tragic murder by white supremacists and what his mother had to do from that point on to try to show people the true horrors about what was happening and the facts that even to this day, we're still having problems like this. And I would just say, if you have to watch this. It's a required watch, especially when it comes to award season. I see many nominations, if not wins, for this movie.
I think every mother out there just took a long pause and a deep breath. Wow, the way that is told.
I had to start with Star Wars because this and the rest, we're going to keep going. But these are very informative watches that movies can be entertaining, but they need to inform you. They need to have you empathize, too.
Do you like that this one is in theaters? Does it need to be seen in that?
It does. It needs to be seen in theaters because you need the quiet, I guess, reverence of sitting in a theater with a group and experiencing something that you all are experiencing together.
That powerful and that important. Put that on your list. PG-13 must see.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Call Jane?
So Call Jane, this was also something, back in the 1960s, there was a movement called Call Jane. This was back during a time where abortion wasn't legal everywhere. We're still having issues with that now, which is why it's more relevant than ever. This debuted in Sundance this year. I got a chance to see it then, and just throughout the year, it got more and more relevant. And I would say for this, my opinion is definitely go and check it out. I think all of the acting was great, but more importantly, go and check out female critics' opinion on this film, and go see opinions of people that have seen this, that are female, that have a voice. Because at the end of the day, I don't know a lot about what happens with this. All I can do is empathize. But this is a must watch.
Elizabeth Banks?
Elizabeth Banks, Sigourney Weaver as well.
Really like. All right, let's talk about The Good Nurse. This one is on Netflix.
Now, this is a little bit scarier. We have Eddie Redmayne and Jessica Chastain. Eddie Redmayne is a new nurse that just came into this hospital that Jessica Chastain's working in. But there's some mysteriousness about where he came from, what's happening with his patients that he's working with. And as the mystery unravels, this is based on a true story, you learn some pretty horrific things. I can't delve into too much about it, but just know that Eddie Redmayne can transform into anything. Yeah. Right now, I don't like him transforming into a terrifying person, so we'll back away from that one.
And this is not a series?
No, not a series. This is a movie on Netflix.
Okay, which I like because sometimes I don't have time for the series. This is a movie. You recommend, like you see it?
Oh, absolutely recommend it. Yes, Eddie Redmayne can transform and does well.
Those are two of my favorite actors, so I'm in. Okay, and then the last one is All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yes, also on Netflix, also a big awards contender. This is a German film about World War I, when the armistice was about to happen between Germany and France. It just is an anti-war film, tells you how horrible things can be and how you don't want any of that smoke. We don't want any war in this day and age, especially back then in World War I when it was so up close and personal and so many just tragic things happened during that war. So it's a definite watch, but it's a long one and there's a lot that is an emotional day.
Emotion. This is an emotional one
Everything's
as well.
emotion.
Subtitles on this one? No subtitles?
Oh yeah, of course there'll be subtitles throughout.
A little bit throughout.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know if they have dubs though. I know some people prefer dubs over subs, and we can have that debate. But definitely go and check this out. Don't let that little inch of the screen detract you from going and seeing a great film.
See, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. In fact, I feel like I'm more focused.
Yeah.
Because you have to be.
No, absolutely.
Some heavy but good,
All good.
talkers.
Yeah,
all
well,
good this
recommendations.
weekend. PatrickBeattyReviews.com, everybody. He's on social media and a link on our website. Go check that out before you check out any of those films we just talked about.
Patrick, thank you so much. And then go back and take a little Star Wars break.
Yes.
We got it. All right. Up.